According to the Disability Affairs Minister, in Uganda, 6,000 patients per year are recorded to have Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus, but only 1,000 are attended to, with a condition being recorded more in the western and the central parts of the country. Spina Bifida, alias split spine, is a birth defect in which a developing baby's spinal cord fails to develop or close poorly while in the womb. On the other hand, hydrocephalus, also called water on the brain, is a state in which fluid builds up in the cavities deep within the brain, putting it under pressure and cause brain damage. It is most common in infants and older adults, as Dr. Noah Matangala, a neurosurgeon from Mulago Hospital, explains.
When we all touch our back, there is a bone that you feel that is supposed to encase or to cover your spinal cord. But in Spina Bifida, you have a defect, so your nerves come out, they are exposed. So when the nerves are exposed, they become dysfunctional. So such a child will have problems like, they'll have problems with passing urine, so urine comes all the time. They can't control the urine, they can't control their stool.
It is also noted that the country has only a number of 12 medics who can attend to these patients, with the 3 medical centers, comprehensive rehabilitation service in Uganda, in Bale, Mulago and Barra referral hospitals providing the services sought for. The Minister of State for Disability Affairs, Honorable Asamo Hellen Grace, went on to mention the challenges this category of people face in the community.
Affected individuals and their families do not have access to crucial information on prevention, early diagnosis and management of the condition. Discriminatory practices hinder their inclusion in society, limiting their education, employment, and social opportunities. Many individuals with Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus in Uganda face difficulties in accessing essential health care services. The availability of special care service centers in the country are also inadequate.
Asamo also condemns the use of such patients, especially in the streets begging schemes, by their parents, guardians for their own personal gains, saying they should instead take their children to get the help they need from the hospitals for better living.
We also have what we call the rehabilitation centers that you can take your child. Avis in northern Uganda can support you in rehabilitation process. We have a WAS in Mbarara, Katalema Shesha Home here in Central Region, and also we have a rehabilitation center in Mulago.
Dr. Matangala further advocated for prevention rather than cure, calling on women to consume more folic acid ahead of conception as a preventive measure.
The problem is this problem happens in the first 1 month of your baby in the womb. And many ladies are not aware that they are pregnant in the first 1 month. So we encourage all mothers, all women who are intending to get pregnant, to swallow folic acid before they conceive.
Earlier this year, legislators approved a tax on their payers and rejected approval to exempt payment of taxes on adult their payers. However, this affects the affordability of the insertion to people with Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus whose babies may fail to handle their tools. The executive director of the Safety and Health Association of Uganda, Naluja, called on the government to remove the tax put on the products to ease access.
Our children, like Dr. Noah has alluded to that our children are incontinent. They have bladder incontinence. We use a drug called oxybutynin that we inject in our children's bladder every morning and evening to help the bladder relax to be able to contain some good amount of urine. But that drug is not available in Uganda. Let us join our voices to request the government of Uganda to reverse the 18% tax on the diapers.
Spina Bifida is a significant public health concern in Uganda. It is estimated at 11.7% in 10,000 live births in the country are affected by this condition. Spina Bifida often leads to long-lived and congestive disabilities, including the co-occurring condition known as hydrocephalus, which affects the accumulation and circulation of cerebrospinal fluid in the brain. It is noted that a person with Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus may need an average of 6.5 million to get treatment. The country will take part in the commemoration of the World Day for Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus tomorrow on the 25th of October under the theme Accessibility for All, Empowering Lives and Embracing Differences.